NFL free agency is starting to get fired up, and the Minnesota Fighting Vikings could potentially lose one of their unrestricted free agents in tight end Tyler Conklin, a.k.a. Gronklin, the pride of Central Michigan University, who had himself a nice season in 2021. Erskine Jr. went down with injury. Gronklin really stepped up nice as tight end one, but the Vikings, even though hashtag cap is a myth, they are snug up against it, and with Irv Smith coming back from injury, from his meniscus, and also the devaluation of the tight end position, and Kevin O'Connell potentially coming in, running more 11 personnel, 3 wide receiver. Gronklin might be a luxury that the Vikings simply can't afford going forward. And given the tight end market, Gronklin could be in line for a nice chunk of cheddar. So, ranking the free agent tight ends, this is from DraftKings. I don't know why Gronklin is down at 15, which is just phooey. For me, he's top 10. I would put him edging towards... why is Ertz even up that high? Now, I'll put him 6, 7, somewhere there. But at the top, Gesicki was franchise tagged by the Dolphins. Dalton Schultz tagged by the Cowboys. And Njoku, for some reason, tagged by the Browns. Okay. Gronkowski without Brady. I mean, whatever there. So I think that Gronklin, excuse me, mispronounced his name. Given his prowess as a receiver, and also he's very underrated as a run blocker as well, I think that he has played himself into a little bit of money. So it wouldn't shock me if he gets $6-7 million a year on a 3 or 4 year contract in free agency. Last year, he had 61 catches for 593 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns on 87 targets. He was a really nice middle of the field weapon for Kirk Cousins. 26 first downs, really got things done in the middle of the field. Also, I think that he does have underrated flexibility that the Vikings didn't really utilize. I think that he can be a move F, joker, whatever you want to call it, tight end, as well as being an inline guy. So you can line him up in the slot. You can put him out wide. You can get him on mismatches where he's a little bit too quick for a linebacker. He's a little bit too big for a safety. And I think that he really is a solid player. Also, Antonio Gates, basketball player comparison, since Gronklin played some college basketball back in the day. Yeah. And given the Vikings' current tight end situation, Irv Smith, again, knock on wood, hopefully he's coming back healthy and fired up, ready to go off that meniscus. I think he clearly will be the tight end one for the Vikings. Ben Ellefson, who they picked up from the Jaguars, former NDSU guy, he was a really solid blocking tight end before he went down with an injury as well. So I think that him in as tight end 2, blocking role, plus you have 5th round pick Zach Davidson last year out of Central Missouri. Never really got the time of day, never really got anything going, but maybe in the new coaching regime, he can get something going in year 2. And Gronklin's a free agent. The Herndon experiment is bye-bye. Luke Stocker's 97 years old. And with the Vikings shifting away from 2 tight end sets predominantly, where last couple of years they were either number 1 or one of the top multi-tight end teams in the league back when they had Rudy as well. I don't know. I don't know if the Vikings should scrape together $6-7 million a year for Gronklin when they're not even going to use him as much as the price would allude to them using him. So it kind of sucks because one of your homegrown guys, 5th round pick, really starts getting things together because Gronklin was coming up as primarily a special teams guy, and then as a tight end 3, and then a tight end 2, and then last year tight end 1 had a mini breakout season, but it is what it is. And if you get some decent money in free agency, the Vikings aren't going to be too large of players in free agency this year in all likelihood. Maybe the Vikings are in line for some compensatory pick love in 2023, but we'll see. But with Gronklin, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun, and if this is it, deuces. Wish you luck. Don't sign with the Packers. That's really about it, man. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Tyler Gronklin about to get paid? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.